Reporting live from Hypers Club in Atlanta for Hype Plus News, I'm John Alva. In what has become a tough week for 80s icons, the death of former WWF legend Hulk Hogan has added even more into the conversation. Hogan's death at the age of 71 due to cardiac arrest comes right after the deaths of Ozzy Osbourne and Malcolm Jamal Warner, wrapping up a shocking week in Hollywood. It seems like many social media users would offer their condolences upon finding out about the death of wrestling icon, while black social media users would take the time to remind everyone of Hogan's controversial and sometimes labeled racist remarks, including political commentator Roland Martin. On Twitter, while several would mourn the loss of Hogan, including media personality Clay Travis, who wrote, "R.I.P. Hulk Hogan, I love this man," as he would share a brief video from last year's Republican National Convention where Hogan spoke and endorsed the then Republican nominee, Donald Trump. Roland Martin, who is a proud Democrat, would respond to Travis's tribute with a meme that would brutally align Hogan's passing with one of his most controversial moments. The meme that is currently circulating online features a quote from Hogan about his daughter having a black boyfriend. It reads, I'd rather if she was gonna F some N-word. I'd rather have her marry an 8-foot-tall N-word worth $100 million, like a basketball player. I guess we're all a little racist, F and N-word. Now, Martin would caption that meme with "same guy." Interesting enough, that rant would take place in Hogan's infamous sex tape, where he can be heard talking about his daughter, Brooke Hogan, dating a black man. When the rant first was made public in 2015, WWE would terminate his contract, scrubbed him from several online platforms, including removing his profile from the alumni section on its website and removing merchandise. Now, this would cause Hogan to apologize after receiving backlash. In a statement that read, 8 years ago, I used offensive language during a conversation. It was unacceptable for me to have used that offensive language. There was no excuse for it, and I apologize for having done it. This is not who I am. I believe very strongly that every person in the world is important and should not be treated differently based on race, gender orientation, religious beliefs, or otherwise. I am disappointed with myself that I used language that is offensive and inconsistent with my own beliefs. Now, when it came to social media, specifically black social media users, they didn't seem to be fazed by the news of Hogan's passing like they were recently with Malcolm Jamal Warner. In fact, many would use the opportunity to joke about how unbothered they were.
Yeah, so Hulk Hogan passed this morning, 71 years old, cardiac arrest. And niggas immediately go to the timeline talking about rest in peace. I hope you rotten in hell, you racist piece of shit. You all this old crazy hateful shit. So I asked myself, what the f did Hulk Hogan do that was so racist that you would wish a man rot in hell or rest in peace on the day he died? What he said, because we all say some racist shit. Even us niggas say racist shit. What did he do that was so racist that you would wish the worst on the man the day you die? Do you want motherfuckers saying that shit about you? Because I'm going to keep it 100 with you. Out of all the shit you wishing on him for what he said.
As some may know, Booker T and Hogan both performed for wrestling organization WCW in the past. In fact, a widely shared clip of a WWE promo shows Booker accidentally calling Hogan the N-word.
We want the gold, sucker! Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga!
I should point out for the record.
According to the New York Post, in a different radio interview, Hogan would admit past stories of him saying the N-word around other black wrestlers. He would say, "They're calling me N-word, and then I started saying it, I always said it, but now all of a sudden I get heat when I said it." So how do you feel about social media's response around the passing of Hulk Hogan? Do you think it's fair to bring up one of Hogan's lowest moments amongst the condolences? Let's talk about it more in the comments below. Plus, save the day for the latest news in comedy and culture and sports by subscribing here to our YouTube channel. And if you enjoy content like this, check out hypersclub.com right now to get a membership to watch full interviews and more original content. And if you have a story that you think we should cover, send us a message now at hyperalerts.com. Reporting live from Hypers Club in Atlanta for Hype Plus News, I'm John Alba.